Hi, it's going to be a reading for the sign of Aries for July 2025. We'll start with your astrology. We'll see what the stars and the planets in the sky have to say, and then we'll do a tarot card reading. We have a very active sky this month with 3 planets retrograde, and the astrology begins July 4th with Venus in Gemini. And this is all about social events, being a social butterfly, flirting, meeting, communications, travel, quick trips, classes, groups, and summer events. July 5th, we have Neptune retrograde. Reconsider your plans and your schedule, reimagine your dreams, and it's a time of reflection. Neptune will be retrograde until October 13th. July 7th, we have Uranus going into Gemini. This is all about rebel spirit, bold ideas, taking chances, literature, and scientific breakthroughs, technology innovations, communication, advancements, and Uranus in Gemini will be there until October 7th. July 10th, we have a full moon in Capricorn. This is the buck moon, and it brings in the energy of completion, career goals and career advancements, celebrations, wins, financial gain, future planning, support, and family business. July 13th, we have Saturn retrograde until November 27th. This brings in the energy to slow down, pause, re-examine goals and commitments. Don't overwork or overcommit. It's all about structure, reorganization, clean and declutter your home or your office space. Then July 18th, we have Mercury retrograde until August 11th. This retrograde energy and Mercury always brings in those travel delays, miscommunication. Back up all your information on your computer, double check contracts and agreements, avoid new texts, cars, or any big purchases. Expect the ex to return. Don't start anything new, but it's a good time to complete unfinished projects. July 24th, we have the new moon in Leo. This is all about parties, creativity, new expression, maybe a new hairstyle, new fashion, going out of your comfort zone, being confident with courage, love, a lot of entertainment, shining on stage, and being in the spotlight. This month, expect socializing, travel, fun, career, success, goals, communication, ideas, reevaluation, love, luck, and fun, home improvement, organization, karma, relaxation, and a pause in life. Enjoy, let things reveal, and invest in yourself and in your home. Now, for Aries in particular, this astrology and all this energy is going to bring in hustling. Just every day I'm hustling. Ambition, promotion, success, recognition of your accomplishments, home improvements, decorating, redecorating. And July 24th is the best day for love. And now we will see what the tarot cards have to say. And we will do a basic spread for Aries for July 2025. And we will do past, present, and future with clarifiers for Aries. July 2025. Aries. Looking good, Aries. Well, what we have here in the past is the 7 of Wands. So you may have had to stand up for yourself, Aries. You may have had to stand up for your beliefs. You may have had to stand up against 6 people, 6 obstacles. You may have had to complete 6 to 7 things before you got that certification, that level up, whatever it was. But you stood your ground, Aries, there in the past with the 7 of Wands. Now here in the present, you have the 6 of Swords. This is all about traveling, moving forward. Also the energy of astro travel. This is a good time to do that if you're capable, or look into it, learn how, remote viewing, things like that. but it's about traveling forward. If you are traveling, just double check everything because about Mercury retrograde coming up and all these retrogrades that we have this month. Then here in the future, well, it's the Nine of Pentacles for you, Aries. You know your value, your worth. You have 9 out of 10 Pentacles. There's an independence energy. You know, you gave these 9 Pentacles to yourself. There's a lot of stability, as we were talking about in the astrology, right? Every day you're hustling, you're making that success. There's promotions, there's recognition of your success. And here it is, that independent energy with the 9 of Pentacles, having all that you need. Now I have it on the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. So lots of choices. Now you could have 7 different choices, right? You had 6 to 7 obstacles. Now you're going to have 7 choices, right? Trust your intuition. You're going to have to rely on your instincts to decide which cup you should choose and which is best for you. So make sure you rely and trust on your intuition, right? There's a lot of reevaluation energy through the month though, right? So take the time to go through that and do that. Now here in the past with the 7 of Wands, well, defending your position, defending yourself, right? Standing your ground here in the past. It looks like it works out for you when you did that. Absolutely. Now you could have been standing your ground with a partnership, a friendship, a actual romantic partnership, right? Your significant other, a soulmate energy of some kind. Now they could have been defensive, you could have been defensive. You may have had to stand your ground with that energy, right? But it is definitely soulmate energy, a love connection here. There could be an apology that wants to come in or that did come in, a small offer here, you know. You guys could have reconciled for a little bit. Let's verify one more with this past energy. With that 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, messages could be messaging each other. It could be that someone's a player too, right? With that Sagittarius energy coming through, you know, with the Knight of Wands, could be someone younger than you. They just couldn't really become that king, right? Feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. Knights are nice. They're good to have. They're fun for a while, but they never step up to that next position, right? Like it just doesn't happen. Could be a lot of drinking involved, celebration. Could have been some wish fulfillments and some good times there too, you know, with that 9 of Cups. Now here in the present, well, this might be why you're traveling away. It's like, you know, see how her back is to that. She's like in her boat. She's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. This was not going anywhere, or it was fun while it lasted kind of energy. You know what I mean? Again, with that astro travel, with that remote viewing, actual travel, traveling forward movement here with that 6 of Swords. Let's verify. This is the present energy, and you could be holding on. And you could still be holding on to this person. That person could still be holding on to you. There's strength here. So, you know, you'd be being strong about that whole situation. It is about possessions, though, and also traveling and, you know, holding on to your material possessions and value and what you have, right? Well, if you're going to be successful and hustling all month, looks like you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to travel, hold on to your possessions, balance out, you know, here with the 4 of Pentacles. And here comes that Knight of Cups. So here comes another knight for you, Aries. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. A knight in shining armor, right? Here comes an offer. Here comes possibly Gemini, or I'm sorry, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. A water energy comes through, but they're emotional. They're nice. They're offering you something, you know, with that Knight of Cups. And then here is the 8 of Cups saying, go ahead, Aries. It's okay to seek, to leave the past behind, you know, to go find your 10 of Cups, you know, to be happy and to go out there. There's so much more in the world to be and see, right? So take this guy or girl up on their offer, right? Go ahead. Like sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need a knight in your life. This could be someone you know. This could be someone from the past here with that 6 of Cups. This brings in nostalgic energy, right? With the 6 of Cups. So memories, somebody you know, maybe you're going back home, going back to a place that you used to go. You run into some people, lots of socializing energy going on this month. Chariot energy, forward movement, victory. And people see you moving forward, being victorious, standing in your power here. This is Cancer energy again with the Chariot. Then in the future, well, you're independent, Aries. You have everything that you need here with the Nine of Pentacles. You are capable, independent. You've given it to yourself. You're stable. This is a card of stability. Let's verify the future with the Independence for Aries. Nine of Pentacles. And look at that. You're resilient too. You're strong here with the Nine of Wands. Now, I do have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy with the Nine of Pentacles, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands. Two Wands. We're looking at contracts here. You could be dealing with contracts. Two Knights. You could be dealing with reunions with old friends. Once again, seeking. Leave the past behind. It's totally fine to do that, right, Aries? You know there's more out there for you. But here with that independence, that resilience, that Nine of Wands is being that wounded, warrior who has been through it all and survived and knows their value, knows their worth. You did it independently here. You made it through. You were resilient. Be patient. Be vigilant. You will maintain. You will have your stability. You will prosper. Those two cards there definitely bring in that energy. Let's verify one more for the future for Aries. Psychic abilities, High Priestess energy, more Pisces energy, Cancer energy. Make sure you are trusting yourself more than anyone else, Aries. Use your intuition. Pray to the Virgin Mary. If you believe in her, she's there for you here with that High Priestess energy, and expect secrets to be revealed. Although I don't think they're going to bother your stability and your strength and your resilience as you continue to move forward into your success, putting in the work. Every day I'm hustling. Here it comes with the Eight of Pentacles here, putting in the work, being an expert in the field. And that Eight of Cups just will not go away, Aries. Leave the past behind. It is okay to go out and seek more. You have 8 cups, you want 10, you can go get it. 2 eights, expect surprises this month for you, Aries. Trust yourself more than anyone else. Secrets will be revealed. Reunions with old friends, contracts, definitely some achievement energy, maintaining, holding on, balancing out. Your future looks really bright, Aries. It looks really good. Follow your heart. Do what you truly desire. Don't be afraid to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Rely on your instincts, your intuition, your memory, your mystic power, your psychic ability. There's good karma all through the astrology all month. Understand a secret will be revealed and that it will all work out in the end for you. Expect some surprises. You're making it happen, Aries. Looks really good for you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.